Good morning everybody and welcome back to I Loaf You. Today we are going to be making a chocolate zucchini bread. When I was a kid we used to go to daycare and we would get out of school and we'd get to have a snack when we got off the school bus. And I remember we were always given chocolate cake. And come to find out years later it was actually chocolate zucchini bread. So it was a way to get us to eat a vegetable. So if you have some picky kids that maybe don't get enough of their vegetables, this is a good way to at least get some in their system. So we are going to start out with our sugar and we are going to add in our oil and our melted butter and just get those whisked up and then start adding in some of our other ingredients. Now those are all whisked in, we are going to add in our eggs and our vanilla, and once again just mix those together. So next we are going to take a sifter, very fine mesh. If you have a flour sifter, then you can use that. And I'm just going to add in our baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and our cocoa powder. So I want to get this all mixed in first and get all the lumps out of our cocoa powder. Now we're just going to mix this in. And then we are going to add alternately our flour and our fresh grated zucchini. Just so that we don't get too thick, the water in the zucchini will help it stay moist. Here, before we add in those, we are going to add in our milk. I actually almost forgot that on the side of the work area here. So we'll add this and then we will alternately add our flour and our zucchini. Last thing we are going to add in is our chocolate chips, and then we are going to mix it up and we are going to get this divided into our 2 bread pans sprayed with whatever you use for a pan spray, or butter and flour or cocoa powder. So now we are going to put our zucchini breads into our 325-degree oven, and I'm going to set the timer for 55 minutes, and then we will come down and check them. You just want to do the toothpick test just to make sure it comes out of the center clean, which I will show you at that point in time. But we will start our timer first for 55 minutes. Now, if you are going to be giving this to your kids as a chocolate cake, if you really want to do it that way, it's easy enough to take some leftover icing from another project you may have done, a buttercream, or if you have a canned frosting. My buttercream is very easy. I use 1 pound of butter, 3/4 of a 2-pound bag of powdered confectioner's sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and I just blend that on high in my mixer. Now I just have some left over from a cake that I frosted, so I'm just going to spread this out over the top of our loaf cake here.